The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
On Halloween Day 2025, the man who brought Freddy Krueger to gory life, Robert Englund, found his way in the good graces of Hollywood by earning his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. A small step for Englund, but a big step for horror. John Carpenter was to have his star on the same day, but he stepped aside to allow him to enjoy the day all for himself. A class act, that Carpenter. Meanwhile, on the East Coast, campaigning has begun to get Pittsburgh native and top special effects artist Tom Savini nominated for the Pittsburgh Walk of Fame. There's two criteria that he must meet to be nominated. He must be born or have formative years in Pittsburgh, and their accomplishments must have an impact on America's culture, both of which Tom has unquestionably delivered over his illustrious career. The honorees are announced in the spring and the inductions are in the fall. So go to pittsburghwalkoffame.org by 5 p.m. January 30, that's tomorrow, to nominate. It's short notice, yeah, but it won't take long. I've done it and so should you. Make Tom Savini a part of Pittsburgh history. And welcome to Trick or Treat Radio.
Welcome to the 705th episode of Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is a stake through the heart of horror and pop culture. We wade through piranha-infested waters of streaming, VOD, and cult cinema in an attempt to find hidden gems to discuss so you can make informed viewing decisions. Episodes are streamed live every Thursday night around 8 p.m. on trickortreatradio.com, and the audio podcast is released on all podcast platforms on Friday for 705 consecutive weeks. I don't know why we keep doing this to ourselves, but we do. Anyways, your hosts for this evening are Monster Zero.
That me.
Soon to be Michael Ravenshadow. He is running a little late. I think Snowpocalypse is still has his fingers deep inside of him. Wait, I should have said it that way, should I? I did. And also, myself, Johnny Wolfenstein, and we'll be your, your tour guides on this tour of the woods as we're going to be discussing the film Mother of Flies, the latest film from the Addams Family. And we've talked about the Addams Family before. We're not talking about, Wednesday or, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. What are the other names?
Gomez,
Morticia,
yeah.
Morticia, there you go.
Grandmama, Fester, Lurch, Wednesday, Pugsley.
Right, not those Addams.
You know what? It's funny that, the Addams Family been around for so long. This is the first actual joke I've actually heard of referencing the Charles Addams Family.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't even see that online.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's like passe now or something. I don't know.
Or maybe they're giving them a lot of, or maybe they've earned a respect.
Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, we'll be talking about the latest film from the Addams Family, Mother of Flies, which is streaming exclusively on Shudder right now as we speak. Well, I mean, it's been streaming for a few days, and will continue to be streaming. So we got that. Raven Shadow will be joining in just a bit. And also, we're going to do some trailers. We'll do our... I figured, I don't know why this didn't hit us, and maybe it's too obvious that we shouldn't use it, but I was thinking of calling it the coming attraction reaction.
Oh, listen to you. getting this. You getting a little Nipsey Russell in you there, huh?
Yeah, I
Look at
wish.
you.
I wish.
Right.
Right. Nipsey
Right.
Russell. Fucking love that dude, man. So, yeah, so we're gonna do a trailer reaction. Well, probably two of them actually, and one of them I know we're gonna be doing Faces of Death, which kind of came out of nowhere, right? I mean, I guess it's been talked about a little bit, but kind of came out of nowhere that the trailer just dropped. No poster even yet. It just a trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm itching to see this, just to see if these guys can. I really don't know what I'm going to expect. I know there's a plot involved, which is so bizarre, but there's a plot involved with this,
Yeah.
and it's like, I mean, I don't know what you can get out of this movie that you can't get out of, uh, the internet, because there's so much more stuff that you can find on the internet that anything that Faces of Death could possibly give you. I mean, but we'll see. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
But also, I've seen the trailer a couple of times, and I got to think that everything that they've shown, at least as far as the graphic stuff is concerned, has got to be AI or something of that idea. Because if it was considered to be real, if Facebook and YouTube would shut that shit. Well, maybe not YouTube. There's some graphic shit on YouTube, but Facebook would shut that
Well,
shit down in a heartbeat,
I
an
yeah.
exposed heartbeat at that.
I know what the premise is basically. I don't know if the trailer gives it away, but it's not like a secret. So if the trailer doesn't give it away, I think I'll just mention it because
The trailer gives nothing away.
Okay. Then maybe I won't say
It's
anything. But
it's relying on what it's best known for.
so what I do know is that the films it's referential to the original Faces of Death. It is referential to that, but it is a fictional movie. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
So we'll be reacting to that, and then we'll also, I think if we have time, we'll do another trailer reaction, and then we'll get into the feature presentation, which is, as I mentioned, Mother of Flies, and all that. But I feel like we're actually building up to, like, our shows are now turning into like going to a movie theater. Like, you got the coming attractions, you got the feature presentation, and now MZ is gonna drop his pre coming attraction trivia on you.
Yeah.
And MZ's gonna do a little bit of bloody birthdays, and but before that, he's gonna do this day in horror history.
Yeah. This day in horror history. What's today's date? Today is January 29. And this day in horror history, what movies were released on this day? 1964, Children of the Damned. In 1981, Venom. In 1988, Necromantic.
That's
I
one
don't
of
know,
your
Wolfie, have
faves.
you ever seen Necromantic?
You know what? I never have. It's one of your faves, though. I know.
Well, it's not one of my
Wow.
faves, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the sheer audacity of it. I don't think you'd like it too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you'd like it too much. Also in 1988, Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bolorama.
That I
That is a
like.
fun flick.
Yep.
That is a fun flick. Brink Stevens, Linnea Quigley, and Michelle Bauer. Oh, great stuff. 1989. I sound a little congested. Excuse me. I have a bad cold. 1989. Lobster Man from Mars. 1989, not 1959. Wow. 1992, two films. Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice, which I've never seen, and Nemesis, also I've never seen. 1993, great flick, Matinee. Matinee, that's a
Yeah.
classic. That's a great flick. 2002, American Nightmare. 2005, Chupacabra Terror. 2009, Deadline. 2013, Warm Bodies. And 2018, Trash Exploitation.
Hmm.
That's a dumb name for a movie. All right. Whatever. All right. And now we go on to Bloody Birthdays. Who was born on January 29th? 1986, Jennifer Churchich starred in Quadrant 9, EV9, and The Sand. 1970, Heather Graham. Yeah. Actress in Scream 2, From Hell, Blessed, Terrified, Suitable Flesh, The Stand TV series, as well as The Outer Limits. 1968, Bobby Phillips appeared in Evil Breed, The Legend of Sam Hain, and Carnival of Souls. 1968, Edward Burns, actor in One Missed Call and The Sound of Thunder. 1954, Harry Kinney, actor in Don't Look Now and Body Snatchers. 1948, Mark Singer, who starred in Dead Space, Watchers 2, High Desert Kill, and the TV series V.
Come on. You
1948.
got to mention it. I know it's not straight up horror, but you got to mention it.
I'm not going to mention it. You mentioned
Beastmaster, motherfucker.
it. Yeah.
It's the greatest film of all time.
Well, let's not go that far. It is fun, though. It is fun. 1948, Wade Popwell played the monster in the film Zat. 1945, Catherine Lee Scott starred as Maggie Evans on the TV show Dark Shadows. 1940, Astrid Heron starred in Silent Night, Bloody Night. That's from 1970. It's an okay flick.
Mm-hmm.
1940, Catherine Ross starred in The Stepford Wives, The Legacy, The Swarm, and Donnie Darko. 1938, Brian Taggart, writer for The Omen 4, Poltergeist 3, Of Unknown Origin, Visiting Hours. 1935, Akira Ishihama, actor in Daydream and The Snow Woman. 1931, Bunty Webb, actress in Deadline, Deadly Eyes, Curtains, American Nightmare, and an episode of The Twilight Zone. 1915, Victor Mature, yeah, that dude, started the film 1 Million BC. 1909, Alan Marshall appeared in House on Haunted Hill and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And then finally in 1887, Charles Irwin, who appeared in Kingo and Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. Happy birthday to all of you.
Yes, happy birthday. They're all listening right now, and we wish them a very happy birthday.
Yes, we do.
Oh no, MZ's camera went big. What the fuck?
What happened?
It's just the your camera. It's nothing you did. It's the feed here. It just got big, and it's out of the bounding box.
Uh-oh, I'm out of the bounding box.
Yep.
I'm bursting out of the body box. Wow.
Yeah, you are. That's weird. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, I don't fucking know. God, this is so annoying. I'm trying to fix this real quick. MZ's cam. Oh, it's locked. That's why. Okay. There we go. So, I don't know. Raven Shaw will be joining us soon.
I hope so.
What, did you get a lot of snow up there, MZ?
Oh boy, did we ever.
Apparently you got apparently you got lots of ice too, right?
No,
Well,
not where I am.
Sorry.
There was a lot of snow. We got hit with about maybe 14 or 15 inches of snow. and luckily it was all real light, so it was easy to move. So I just took out my leaf blower. My snow blower is, shit the bed.
Oh,
So I have like this electric shovel. It's kind of like a snow blower, only it's handheld, and it does the trick. Uh, but like for the car, for the driveway, for lower level, uh, lower heights of snow, I just take out the leaf blower and turn it on, and there goes snow whisked away because it was just so light. It was just like nothing to it.
nice. Well, we are now joined by His Eminence front and back, Michael Ravenshadow. What's up?
Yeah. More staying in the not so on time.
It was Ravenshadow all along, MZ.
I knew it. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on in the chat?
What's going on in the chat?
No,
Is that literally all you gonna? What's going on in the chat?
Well, no,
I mean, hey,
because I'm fucking waiting. I for the last 20 minutes, I've been seeing MZ's dots going on like he's typing a message, but nothing's coming up.
dude, I don't know. We're doing a show. I don't know. He's not.
I know,
He's not
I'm trying to get
typing.
on
We're
the
doing a
Talking
show.
about.
All right, no, nothing. It's fine. It's great.
Well, when you're
the
late,
show.
you gotta let me like. I'm not constantly checking teams to let you in. You gotta. I'm doing stuff. You gotta let us know.
Very good.
He's pissed, MZ. I can tell.
Yeah.
He hates shoveling. He hates fucking snow blowing. Why don't you just like let it on fire, Raven Shadow, and then
I fucking
your,
tried to.
and then let your
That's what you normally do.
no,
I don't believe in gods.
you let it on fire and then light your cigarette with it.
Right. That's tomorrow's plan.
Oh, okay. Well, what about today?
Well, I didn't have any fucking lighter fluid, Wolfie. Okay.
Oh, okay. Evil Corny's
All right,
here.
better now, fine.
He said, "Hey, what's up?" And then he posted a GIF of Nicole Kidman in that fucking was it AMC commercial or whatever. And he said, "This pod is just like going to the movies." That's we try, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing we don't provide is the sticky floor.
Well, I mean,
Well, maybe in our own houses, yes,
yeah,
we do.
yeah. I don't know what's going on your floor, MZ. So
But sometimes I don't know either.
all right, so Raven Shadow, you missed this day in horror history and bloody birthdays. You want to take a guess at something that was on the list, maybe?
That was the shortest list, I think, in the history of this bit.
Yeah,
I was thinking the same thing.
it was
I
pretty
thinking the
short,
same
but
thing.
yeah, but it wasn't the shortest.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not Quasimodo, but I got a hunch. Maybe was it Amityville, the motherfucking something?
That's a good guess, but no.
Oh, shit. Nah,
never
Police
mind.
Academy-
No,
I don't know.
Yeah.
never mind.
You want to tell me?
We waste this much time on stuff that he actually did know about. So
Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got going on? So I don't know. Patriots are going to the Super Bowl, Raven Shadow.
Oh shit! That's fucking crazy.
Are you excited? The rest of the fucking world is pissed right now, except for everyone in New
That's-
England.
Good. Well, I mean, I think I think we're still pissed at New England, but we're excited about the Pats. Go Brady.
Well, yeah. There's 6 years between dynasties. Well, we don't know if this is a dynasty, but hopefully it will be.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. It's the first year. Sans Belichick. Sans.
It's not the first year.
Sans Brady.
He
The
wasn't.
Super Bowl.
Oh, you're talking about first year without Belichick in the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Because
correct.
Belichick
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
coach
yeah.
last year.
No, but this is the first time the Pats are in the big game.
No, Parcells brought him there.
Without Belichick.
Parcells brought him there.
No, but like since I'm saying just since. Oh no, Parcells was Bears, the Bears year.
No.
No,
That was the Packers.
No, that was Raymond Berry. That was
Raymond Berry.
Berry.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironsides.
This day in football history. Everyone's fucking loving this.
Well, the Warriors thing is pretty cool. They're doing.
Yeah, it was cool. Mac Hollins was doing the Warriors come out to play, and yeah, I had no idea how they even caught on, but I heard the coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel, said he ran out of Road Warriors. Road Warriors from back in WWF, and they were in WCCW, weren't they? I'm trying to remember. Anyways, he was sending clips of the Road Warriors because they haven't lost a game on the road, so they were calling themselves Road Warriors. And then he ran out of clips to keep sending him, so then he had to get creative, and then he remembered that from the Warriors, and then he sent that to the guys, and I guess it really like resonated with them, and everyone started doing it on the team.
That's awesome.
And Mac Hollins wore the fucking vest, and he had the fucking bottles. It's pretty great. So, do you guys want to watch a trailer soon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up for a trailer.
Got some. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm been trying to play around a little bit with OBS because since we've been using it, I haven't really had much time. But now we have this. This is our new scene transition. Oh, you guys can't see it. I forget. Hold on. Let me share it with you guys so you guys can see.
I'll share your screen.
Share.
Accept.
Where's? Let's see if I can. No, I guess I got to share the whole thing. All right, let me just do this here. All right.
Backstage
See you
at
guys.
Wolfie's.
Yeah. Can you guys see
shit.
that?
Yeah.
All right, so
wow.
here's new transition goes like bloop.
Oh, nice
Bloop.
dissolve. Oh, look at that. Look
It's like a
at you.
toilet bowl flushing.
It's kind of like Trick or Treat Radio. We're the toilet bowl flushing of podcasting.
Yeah, exactly. Why does that one not have one? It should. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess I did too quick. So there you go. Oh, Evil Corny says, I wonder if there's an Amityville Groundhog's Day film. That's a good question.
Oh.
There should be, right?
If not, there will be. I would
There will be.
not doubt it. I would not doubt it.
Amityville Groundhog's Day. Yeah. The ghosts just keep coming back. Like it's the same fucking thing every day. And then he says they were WCW, the Road Warriors. Yeah, because then they were the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, they were always LOD in WWF, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they already had the Ultimate Warriors, so they couldn't
Right.
call them Warriors. So
Oh, they came in after. Oh, wow. I don't remember it like that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't
Remember
remember.
we always called them both names.
Yeah. I want to even say, I think WWE even called them Road Warriors, like here and there. Like,
Right?
maybe when they were brought in, because there's Road Warrior Hawk and Road Warrior Animal. Like, maybe that was just their name. Maybe they just like called them Legion of Doom, but it was like Road Warrior Hawk and Road Warrior Animal or something like that. I don't remember.
They did do
Probably,
that.
probably a way to. That makes sense. That makes sense, Wolfie, because I feel that one name was synonymous with the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell him, Hawk. Wow. Shit. Oh, Corny used to watch WCW back in the day. Look at that.
Oh shit. Down south wrestling.
Oh, before we get to the trailer reaction, did you want to talk about that article you linked like I don't know 45 minutes ago, MZ, like an hour ago?
Yeah, about how Darren Aronofsky is using AI to recreate the Revolutionary War in a series that he's going to have on YouTube till the end of the year. And this is disappointing.
I'll give
I don't know how.
yeah, I'll give my
Go
thoughts
ahead.
on it.
Yeah,
So I
please,
looked
because
a
I'm really interested in what you have to say.
I looked a little bit into it, and I didn't realize that he actually started a a company. Let me just pull up the info real quick here. Where'd it go? Yeah, he started a company called Primordial Soup, and it's a creative studio founded by Darren Aronofsky, and it's dedicated to storytelling innovation that integrates artificial intelligence into the filmmaking process. And so, obviously, you guys know how I feel about AI. I'm not a
Right.
fan, and I feel that it is something that can. And let me specify AI used to create art, video, images, special effects. When it replaces a human, essentially, I'm okay with AI for information, like because it's way better than like a Google search. Like if you need something very specific, you can put a prompt in like Chat GPT or whatever, and get some very specific information that a Google search would not provide. Like Google's AI overview is really pretty bad, and also a lot of times I've seen it give wrong information. But I found that using ChatGPT here and there has been helpful, and especially, for instance, like this is kind of scary. Actually, I don't know if I told you guys. I think I mentioned it to Rocky, but anyways, it's been really fucking cold down here, and I'm sure it's been fucking cold where you
Oh
guys
yeah.
are. It's probably cold everywhere, but it's abnormally cold in Maryland. It's been like below 20 for like almost a week. I think
Yeah.
it got above a couple days, but just barely. And wind chill's been really bad, so it's like 20 feels like 6 degrees or something like that.
Right.
So, anyways, took Ozzy out for a walk a few.
Yeah.
It was like last Thursday or Friday, I think, and he goes on like 30 to 60-minute walks twice a day, and he just loves going out, and he walks like crazy. And so we try to manage the him walking in the cold, because dogs usually don't
Yeah.
know when it's too cold or too hot for them. And
Right.
so we're out for like 15 minutes, and he put his paw up, and sometimes he does that when he gets like a piece of salt or something stuck in it, like he'll stop using it and put it up, and then I'll pick him up and clear it out and then put him back down. But he did that, and then all of a sudden he started to like fall over. I'm like, oh my fucking god, and I'm looking at him. I'm right near, like I'm sort of like close to the ground, and I was able to like catch him because he collapsed basically. And I let him down, and he wasn't moving his paws, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, what is going on? I'm like flipping out. So I just scooped him up because he wasn't, he wasn't doing up because he couldn't
Right.
move
Right. Right.
his paws. Um, anyways, long story short, it was the cold. Especially little dogs, they lose heat quickly, and he is where we bundle him up with a jacket, but nothing on his paws. He won't wear. We tried
Yeah.
dog shoes on him. He just won't wear them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it was. I picked him up, like warmed him up, brought him home, and he was totally fine. And so I looked it up just to make sure that it was normal. Is this something that could be caused by a
Right.
cold? And I wasn't finding anything on just normal Google search. Like it was just giving me all kinds of different information. But ChatGPT, I basically put in, I have a 14-year-old 10-pound
Oh.
Pomchi. We're outside walking in this 20-degree weather with like a wind chill of like 8 degrees or something like that, and this is what happened. Is this normal? And it basically said,
Yeah.
yes, this is all the information. This is what could have caused it. This is so that helped me to be like, okay, cool. I don't have to fucking flip out, you know. And he's been totally fine. So yeah, that's a long way of saying that there is some benefit. I feel like there is some benefit to using AI. I'm not completely against it. However, you know, when it replaces a human, that's when I have some issues with it. Like especially as it relates to art, because you're missing that essential piece of like the human experience. You know.
Right.
So when MZ sent that article of Darren Aronofsky starting this, you know, having this company and putting out videos that is showing sort of recreations of like what, you know, like Civil War type era, you know, battle of, I don't know, like some battles in the early colonial days of the, you know, the start of the creation of the U.S.
Lexington and Concord, you know, something like that.
Yeah. I
You know?
I looked at it and I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Obviously, this is bullshit, but it's going to be done. Someone is going to do this, and someone's going to do it. And if it could be someone who is an artist that can direct it in a certain way, I'm much better with that than some fucking random sitting in his, you know, I don't know. I don't want to generalize. I was gonna say he was sitting in his mom's basement,
Right.
but you know, just someone just sitting in his room, like, you know, creating that video and then profiting off of it and making all kinds of money. I would rather see an artist who knows about filmmaking and is going to use it in a way that doesn't take too much away from humans, you know. And in this case, he's not doing, because he's still going to make movies. It's not replacing that, but you know, he's not going to hire like thousands of actors and go film this whole scene just to show like a recreation of this. So in this sense, I can see some, not necessarily benefit, but I can see why he's interested. And I'm glad that somebody who is an artist and who knows a thing or two about filmmaking is kind of steering that ship, you know? So I don't know if you guys, if that makes you think differently about it, MZ, but
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he says he's going to hire SAG actors to do the voices.
yeah.
Which, okay, is a step in the right direction, but overall, I mean, you're still using AI to make your creation.
Right, but
Uh,
someone was going to do it regardless, you know?
well, obviously,
Yeah.
but why should it be someone that is revered in the industry, like Darren Aronofsky? You know, why not Alan Smithy? You know,
I mean, I'm playing devil's. I'm just having the conversation. Do you think it leads more credence because it is someone like Darren Aronofsky? Like, all right, let's see how an artist uses it, like how a director uses it.
yeah,
You
I
know,
know exactly where you're going
it's
with it. It's like
it's a thin line. It's a
it
thin line.
is,
It's a thin
and it's
line.
like if somebody who knows how to make movies and they only get people that know how to make movies, you know, and just let them off to do what Aronofsky is doing, you know, that's just going to bleed out into the B directors, the C directors, you know. I don't want to say B directors, C directors, but uh upstart directors who have no talent or anything like that. I just feel like something like this. I just know it's going to fall into the wrong hands at some
Right.
point.
Well, like here's a
Yeah.
good question. Look, like how will this impact like Trauma or some of the more like mid card like studios? Just talking it out. Just talking it out. Like
Well, I don't see Trauma doing this. They 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 rely heavily on everything being practical.
right. Oh
Um,
yeah. Right.
I don't see them doing this at all. But then again, I never saw them, you know, quote unquote, selling out to have a remake of the Toxic Avenger done either. And look how well that turned out. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I just have a feeling it's gonna, this is the start of it, and yeah, you're gonna get a string of top directors using this, and then sooner or later, it's just gonna bleed into lower quality filmmaking.
Yeah.
By lower quality filmmakers.
Well, it's not
It's
real,
just gonna
right?
happen.
Like, at what point is it not real? Like, even with like special effects and all what they can do and stuff, you're still having human artists and creators doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's the point when it's becoming like fake. It's not real. It's not even like real fake or fake real. Wow.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. Like, I just know it's going to happen regardless, and if it's going to happen, I would rather it be someone who I trust, who is sort of like trying to spearhead it, and because he created his this whole company, he could potentially profit quite a bit off of this, and if he turns that back into like his filmmaking, or even sort of like like starting funds, like donating to the arts or something like that, like that. I'm not saying he would do that, but if he did, that would be fucking awesome, right? Like someone who took that, made money off of it, and then fed it back into the system that creates actual creators. That would be cool. Like I said, I have no idea if he's planning that or not, but if he ends up making a lot of money, I think that'd be a really cool way to do it.
Well, what if this? What if you like is a weird, it's a novel idea. It's outside the box. What if you leave the art to the artists, right? But use AI to have like it's fucking Star Trek motherfuckers. Like Wolfie, to your point, you go to fucking AIMD and it brings up that cat from fucking Voyager, the holographic doctor. You know what I mean? Drop some
Yeah.
science. Save you a $30 copay, you know what I'm saying? Do a fucking couple dollar a month subscription to it.
Yeah.
And then, guys,
I was just gonna say you're all about saving copays.
I'm saying I fucking hate copays, dude. Or do like fucking hologram, like holodeck technology in people's houses and apartments. The world sucks. It's cold out, to Wolfie's point. Maybe in here I can be in my fucking AI holodeck and I'm in the fucking Bahamas. But yeah, I want to see fucking hand drawn art on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dreamer.
We have some interesting comments real quick in the chat. Let me see here. Creepy Girl said that the salt is bad for dogs too. Yeah, like I actually went on a fucking tirade about that with our apartment complex here and told them they needed to use animal safe fucking salt.
Yeah.
And they have been. Actually, I've seen some of the bags hanging around and it is. So thankfully it's still not good, but yeah, if your dogs are going out and getting salt in their paws, just clean their paws.
One thing I would always do with Ollie, I'd bring him in, I'd put him in the sink, and like I'd heat the water up real quick, and I'd soap him up.
Yep.
And we called it pawpaw. Doing pawpaw.
I'm doing pawpaw. Yeah, we occasionally will toss Ozzy in the tub and just get his like paws wet, but we also have wipes that we use to clean him up.
Yeah, good idea. Good call.
Let's see. We also have Joshua Libre. What's up, Josh?
Oh, shit.
He says there will soon be an Academy Award for Best Prompt Writing. Sad world.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Best AI prompt in an original movie or like whatever for an original screenplay.
Yeah. Nominee for Best Idea. Okay, motherfucker. Awesome. Great.
Evil Corny says hashtag 12-fingered redcoats.
That's my next fucking that's my next album title.
12-fingered redcoats.
Yeah,
Hash brown.
The Declaration of Independence is going to have a bunch of Y's in it and stuff.
Did you see the Declaration of Independence? That's funny.
And then Joshua Libre also says, with the proliferation of AI in media, people will yearn for the days of bad CGI. Actually, like
dude, Sharknado was the best. Yeah.
I would rather bad CGI. I absolutely would rather that, because that's still it's still an artist. It's still a human doing it, you know?
Right.
But then it's going to make us probably want bad man in a rubber suit practical effects even more, you know?
Right.
All right, so let's do the trailer reaction. Let me go ahead and pull that up here. Is there anything else you guys want to add to that topic? AI, filmmaking.
AI bad.
All right.
Mow my lawn. I want that.
You want to mow your lawn?
No, I want AI to like mow my lawn.
Oh, right.
Like,
Why can't AI
dust.
do that shit, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like replace this human's job in terms of being, you know, a lawnmower man.
The lawnmower man?
Oh God.
Oh, that's funny. Speaking of AI, wow, that's fucking weird. What a journey.
All right. Let's see. So, all right, we're gonna do. Oops, wrong thing is playing. Hold on.
That's not it. Not it either.
What are you laughing at, MZ?
What
are you watching?
Stooges.
The toad Chet.
What?
Chet when he's turned into a toad.
Oh, that's right. I've heard you were watching that. I was like,
yeah, I'm watching. I got Weird Science on it. I'm watching Chet when he's the toad at the end of the film. That was just.
What if I give you a set of elephant balls? It's a fucking masterpiece. That picture.
Oh.
That should be in the fucking registry of motor vehicles, whatever the fuck. What did the thing just get into? The registry of
the National Film Registry.
Yeah,
registry of motor vehicles.
Yeah. Septic is at the RMV right now. It's pretty dope.
Wyatt, sorry I've been such a shit to you all these years.
It's weird. The new Faces of Death trailer isn't on YouTube.
What? Did they take it down?
I just don't see it. Search face.
It's age restricted.
Oh, I mean that shouldn't matter. I don't have age restrictions on. What would it be under? Remake? Faces of Death for a remake.
Should we discuss it while you're looking for it? Are we discussing the
D
one?
The D one? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that other one too. But yeah, I wanted to lead off with this one. I see. Let's see. There's 12 seconds of something. I don't know if that's.
What?
How long was the trailer you saw, MZ?
It's less than a minute.
Okay, so
or
it's
maybe
pretty short.
somewhere around a minute.
All right, let me see if it's actually on this thing here.
Well, technically, 12 seconds is less than a minute.
That is true.
Yeah, I think they took it down. I think they took it down.
Huh.
They did. They took it down.
That's so weird. Why?
Well, I don't think it's that weird. I mean,
do you think it's a work?
Well, it's a legit movie. Like,
yeah, but maybe they took it. Maybe they took it. Maybe the people who posted it took it down to drum up some interest.
Wait,
right. Like, oh, you know.
All right, I did find it actually. Okay, it's
okay.
on. I found it on Bloody Disgusting on their site, and they linked to their Facebook page, whereas it's there. So, all right, well here we're gonna do our coming attraction reaction. So let's Oh, MZ's big again. Why is that happening? MZ.
He's very excited for this trailer.
Yeah, he's big in the pants.
I wanted a little head. Peekaboo, I see you.
All right, let me fix MZ here. Jesus Christ.
Tropic Thunder reference.
Yeah, hurry up before that gets taken down.
And then Raven Shadow's big too. What the hell?
Oh,
Why are you so big, Raven
biggerthefans.com.
Shadow?
I can't. You have an effect on me, Wolfie. You make me happy. That's weird. What's big about me exactly?
Well, you guys can't see it, but so I don't know. It's too hard to explain. The
Is it my head?
no. On when I do the reaction, you guys know I have like the little boxes of us.
Yep.
So you can see us and then you can see the trailer underneath. But the video, your video just gets like it covers like almost the whole screen. So I have to like fit it back in the box. I got to put it back in the box. All right, so let's give this a go. This is the trailer for Faces of Death. At least I think this is. I think this is it. I didn't pre-watch this one, but yeah, 55 seconds. So let's give this a watch.
Yep. I still don't have anything on my screen.
Oh yeah, shit. I forgot.
It would
I forget
be fun
that
to
I
watch
have
it, too.
to share my screen with you guys. It's kind of annoying.
Wolfie hates sharing.
I
You'd
do.
always take all the Choco donuts.
All right, how about
during
now? You got it?
lunchtime.
Yep.
I just see a big gray blur.
That's it. All right, here we go.
Oh. Sensitive content? Be careful. Oh wow, that's a building.
Okay.
Over the past 20 years, I've compiled a library of the many faces of death.
Okay. Yep. Faces of Death.
A circle that forever repeats itself. Repeats itself. Repeats itself. The end of the beginning, or the beginning of the end.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's coming out soon.
Yeah, in theaters no less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like how they integrated some of the original film into the trailer. That exposed heart beating, that's from the original film.
Yep. The poor monkey.
There's
Oh yeah.
well, the monkey was fake in the film. That was all faked. You could automatically tell what's fake and what's real in the original Faces of Death.
It's been so long.
By the
I literally saw it in like the 80s, and yeah, in the 80s I saw it.
And well, the way you could tell is just by the stock footage. You could tell by the footage. If the footage in which Dr. Francis B. Gross is talking and the death scenes are of the same video quality, then it's fake. If it looks slightly different, then it's real. But here, I don't know what I don't even know why they're doing this, to be honest with you.
Right?
I mean, I remember back in '85 when it hit video, it caused such an uproar.
Yeah.
It caused such a fucking uproar. People were pissed, and this was just before the slaughtering of chickens or cows, things like that, which is, repulsive, of course. I mean, and I understand being, hypocritical about that, being a meat eater and all. I am hypocritical about that, but at the same time, I mean, I'm for abortion, but I don't want to see an abortion, So I use, I'm all for abortion, but that doesn't mean I want to see it.
I mean, you'd have to repeat it. That's the thing about that. You didn't have to say it twice.
Well, cool. I did say it twice.
Thank you.
And I don't know if this is going to spawn off sequels. I sincerely doubt it, unless this somehow becomes a hit, at least with the underground market. I don't know, but it's going into theaters, so who knows what's going to happen. I have no idea where this is going to go.
I would say the question, why now and why bother? Right? Like, I remember 2MZ, like this was like the holy grail of like mom and pop video store rentals when I was probably
Oh yeah.
and my buddy at the time,
Yep.
you know, like, dude, we're gonna rent Faces of Death, dude. I heard some guy saw it, he
Yeah.
rapped it and almost died.
I
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
rented it when I was in fucking second grade.
geez, holy shit!
You can you can't obviously, I mean, the world is different, but like there's no way you'd be able to like rent something like that now, like if there were still rental
Right.
places. But yeah, back then,
If
like,
you're in second grade,
they
especially.
didn't give a fuck, right? I would just rent whatever
Yeah.
I fucking wanted.
Yeah. You could rent this and buy your parents a pack of smokes and lottery tickets.
Right,
It was
right,
fucking
yeah.
great time. And you have a note. My mom said I could buy this.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but the excitement and the titillation of that car crash, you know, viewing mindset was that, ooh, it was real. It will show you African rituals. Like
Yeah.
the it works because it's a work. Like, because you think it's real. Like, especially coming off an era, which I can't believe this is so long ago, you know, banned from TV with the fucking, remember the train running that person over,
Yep.
or
Yep.
that, you know, politician that the Filter song is based on, you know, so after seeing that, and quite frankly, the events of, I don't know, 2026, most recently this past Saturday, how is fake real life death a draw? You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, it's like, when the original film came out, they had the fake stuff with the real stuff, and
Right.
they just hoped that the real stuff would anchor the fake. And
Yeah.
I don't, they may do that here. I don't know
Well, do you guys want to
because obviously, huh?
go? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because obviously, what they have here in this trailer is obviously not real.
Right.
It's because there's no way they would put that in a trailer, for
Right.
theaters and things like that. So they're just saving the fake stuff. They're using the fake stuff to sell off the real stuff, and the real stuff you'll see in the film. Maybe. I
No,
don't know.
no.
I am so like I don't know which way to lean into this whole situation. It's so bizarre.
So I think that's what they want. I think they want people to be very confused about what this is. But it's a fictional film. It has actors.
Yeah.
Like Charlie XCX stars in it. Barbie
Oh,
Ferreira
Christ.
is in it. Dockery Montgomery is in it. Dockery Montgomery, if you guys don't know that name, he played oh shit, he was in Stranger Things. He was like the badass Max's brother. I forget his name now.
Oh, that guy. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. Billy.
He was like
Billy.
in season 2, I think.
Yeah, 2 or
season
3. Yeah, Billy. He was Billy. He was like
Billy.
the lifeguard. Yeah.
Yep. I remember him now.
Anyways, he's in it. So it's a fictional film. The synopsis, it seems like it does. I mean, I don't think it gives much away. It's just very, very simple. But the synopsis for the film says a woman employed as a website content moderator comes across a series of violent videos reproducing death scenes from the film. So I think the idea is that someone is recreating the Faces of Death films, like the scenes from those films, and uploading them to a website, probably like a YouTube or TikTok type of thing. So that's sort of like what the premise is. It obviously doesn't say much, but so that's why it's like a meta take on it, because it's actually referencing the fucking Faces of Death films.
It's
my head
like,
already
it's
hurts.
kind of like Blair Witch Project 2, where the first one we're supposed to be deemed that was real, and the sequel they reference that it was real, and they go and check it out themselves. The cast of the second film. So yeah, okay, I get what they're going with it. it's still questionable
Yeah.
as to how this
I mean,
is
I
going to
agree.
do, though. But
Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, I think it's an interesting way to drop the teaser because people are going to be like, "What the fuck?" Like it really isn't telling you much about it, and I like that. But I mean, for those of us who've seen Faces of Death, we know what it's like. Like for instance, like kids who anyone like younger than 30 probably doesn't even know what it is, right? Unless it was introduced to them.
Oh, they read about it. Yeah.
Right.
So it's definitely not for. I mean, this is fucking what 40 years ago. Jesus Christ! Ow, it hurts.
More.
Right. So more than 40 years ago. So I mean, on one hand, this is an IP
Yeah,
for a new
the first
generation.
Faces of Death was 78. Wow, I thought it
Holy
was like
moly.
80
Oh,
or
wow.
82, but no, it was 78.
Wow.
yeah,
And
78,
Ow.
the second
Fucking
one was
ow.
81.
81.
Yep, 3 was 85.
Yep.
4 96. So it was a big chunk of time. I didn't see beyond. I think I saw 1 and 2. I don't think I even saw 3.
We saw
3
1
is
through
not.
3.
3 is meh. 4 is meh. So is 5 and 6. 5 is it gets weaker as the
Yeah.
series progressed.
But that makes sense why I always remember 1, 2, and 3 being on the VHS shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Although I do remember the worst of Faces of Death. That was from 87. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember that one because I remember the box cover.
Did one have like a doctor? Did one have like a doctor with like a scalpel?
That was part 2. It
Was
was
it? You know what I'm
it
talking
was a
about?
skeleton. It was a skull and a skeleton that
Yeah.
was done up like a surgeon, and he had a
Okay, yeah.
scalpel in his hand.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
And that was part 2.
Yep.
Because they could have been heavy metal album covers too, which always, was enticing.
Yeah.
You know.
And then then in between the time that parts 3 and 4 came out, in the early 1990s came out Traces of Death.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
that is the 100% real deal. They had 5 volumes, and it is the real deal. There is
Yeah.
no phony shit in there whatsoever, and I can tell you it is not pleasant.
So was it? I remember my buddy, rest in peace, Bob Parzik, was like when we started hanging out. It was like, oh, dude, no, Traces of Death is the real fucking deal. But was it really? Like, it was real. Like, what was it? Just footage? Like,
Yeah, it was all
okay.
footage. I'll never
can't
forget
recall
one.
if we saw it.
But the funny thing is that they had some guy, I forget his name, but he worked for Dead Alive Productions, and he would narrate these things. And when he was done talking, if there was no sound with the video, they would crank up this death metal music.
Yeah, probably like Cannibal Corpse or DSI or some shit.
Yeah. And one of my favorite narrations that this guy did, and it's the only one I remember because I just found it to be so bizarrely funny. Yeah, because I'm crooked that way.
Problems.
Is oh, what does he say? He goes, oh, there's this guy. Okay, he crashes his car into like a telephone pole, and he hits the pole and he's dead. Okay, the guy is dead, and the narrator and his voice is fucked up. They fucked with his voice to make it sound really dark and deep and sinister and evil. And he's like, this guy was bringing home a birthday present for his little daughter. But instead of opening up her birthday present, she opened up her father's body bag. And the funny thing is, that they lower the volume when he says bag, and they crank up the death metal.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh Christ. I mean, I don't know if that's what really happened with this individual. Probably not. But just the idea of it is hysterical to me.
There was a show for a while, I think on like TNT or one of those, mid-card cable shows. It was like, I'm saying like 99 Ways to Die, but that's a Megadeth song.
Oh yeah, 1001 Ways to Die.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Spike.
Spike. This one was Spike. Yeah.
But
And I watched a couple of those.
I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I have no clue what to expect. This is completely up in the air as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it could be
really
really weak, but it could be interesting if they do it right. I actually looked up Traces of Death because I wanted to see. I don't think I saw it because it came out in the 90s, and that was like past like when I was like going to the video store all the time. So I don't think I saw those. But Traces of Death says it was completely banned in the UK by the BBFC due to its not having any journalistic, educational, or other justifying context for the images shown.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our
you
show.
Learn nothing.
Yeah.
You learn absolutely nothing from it.
So, all right. Well, hey, I mean, we'll find out more because it's coming out soon, actually, April 10th. It's not too far away.
Yeah.
So, so we'll find out some more soon. But let's do our next trailer. Let me go ahead and pull it up here.
Lick-a-doo.
Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. So let me share this with you guys again.
Thank you. So giving. So generous.
All right. There's you guys get to see it.
Ah! The fuck is that? I hate it, Wolfie. I don't want to watch this.
Well, too late. All right. This is our second coming attraction reaction, and it is for a film called Dolly. And this is coming out in theaters March 6th, so even sooner, just a little over a month. And I read that this one was filmed in 16 millimeter. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of actually I won't say the cast yet because we'll see if they show them in the trailer. But if not, I'm gonna go over the cast after. But let's check out the trailer for the film Dolly.
Wow. So beautiful. Oh no.
Someone's art project, maybe?
All the way out here?
Sean William Scott.
That's weird.
Oh shit!
Don't miss the film critics are calling.
Nightmare fuel.
Nice. Okay.
Hello?
A truly
All right.
terrifying killer.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm looking away.
A wonderfully violent backwoods slasher. The scariest movie yet in the Great Chainsaw Massacre tradition.
Okay.
You're a new doll. You're gonna have to play along.
This March. Mother. What did you do to me? Knows.
We gotta go.
Best. Dolly. This film is not yet rated.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, couple of things.
That's a great tagline. I love just that little business at the end because it makes you a little titillating. It's not
All
yet
right.
rated.
I'll tell you what I like. I like the fact that they have a narrator in there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's old school. That's good. That's some
Good
good
call.
stuff right there. And it's a good voice too. So it's
Call.
got it's got a 70s vibe to it, maybe early 80s, let me say early 80s, mid 80s. It's got that kind of a vibe to it. Second of all, when they put up the quotes, the one that mentioned the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's the one that caught my eye.
Yeah, I saw you perk up. You're like,
Well, the quote's are one thing, but who it's from is another. And the one that mentioned the Texas Chainsaw Massacre slasher films or whatever it is that was said was put up by Film Threat. And Film Threat is like a big deal in independent cinema.
Yeah.
In fact, I can't even believe they're still around. I had no idea they were still around. I can't believe Christian Gore still has a job. Jesus.
Chris Gore is a bit of a fucking men's right activist nowadays, though. I'll just say that.
Is he?
He's very inflammatory online.
Oh, is he? I had no idea.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him in the longest time.
That's probably why.
But yeah. Yeah. That was Sean William Scott, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stifler.
No shit. Wow. The girl looks familiar too.
Let me see. I pulled up the cast here. Kate Cobb plays Rachel, I think. Or there's also Fabienne Therese plays Macy. I don't know which is which.
I don't know.
But
she looked familiar, but
Ethan Suplee is in it.
Oh
shit!
Or is it Suplee or Suplee? Do you guys know?
Suplee.
Eat the supple all
day. Or Suplee. I don't know. Anyways,
he's very supply nowadays.
He is
like a motherfucker.
And
flexing pecs and cash.
I actually know I don't know them personally, but I know who plays Dolly. It's actually a independent wrestler. They go by the name of Max the Impaler, and
that's pretty good.
They were in NWA for a little while, like most recently. I would not be surprised to see them show up in like AEW or something. But I went to a independent show in Pennsylvania, like Northeast Pennsylvania, and like Orange Cassidy was there, like like a few people, and there was a few other people that I actually knew there that were wrestling from my days of working and like doing some wrestling stuff. But Max the Impaler was there, and I'd never seen Max, and they're really impressive. I'm using the proper pronouns because they use they them, and Max I think is a biological female, but is non-binary, so goes by they them, and they were really awesome. I was like, this person is going to like be something, and then I think they worked for like Ring of Honor for a little while before Ring of Honor was bought by AEW, and then worked a bunch of indies, and then did some stuff with NWA. But I think the NWA contract recently ended, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them in AEW or WWE or something like that. So, but yeah, looks like Max the Impaler's playing Dolly, so that's pretty cool. That looks awesome. I was totally fucking thrown for a loop. I was just expecting, like, there's been a rash of like I don't know what to call them, but there's been like all these things that have recently come up in the public domain.
Right.
Like with Popeye and fucking Winnie the Pooh, and also there's a Betty Boop one that's coming.
Yeah.
So for some reason I thought this was gonna be like something like that, like because just because I don't know, because of the name or something. But I was totally wrong. This looks really cool, and it looks really not completely unique, but it looks unique enough with all the things that are coming out nowadays to I think really stand out. It absolutely has that like gritty grindhouse feel to it, like Chainsaw, like it says. So
right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's coming out soon too, so we'll be doing that on the show when it comes out.
And Sean William Scott's been dabbling still. He was in the sequel to it wasn't Mandy, but the girl who fought the Nazi bastards with her dog. I forget what it was called.
Yeah. Becky, right?
Becky, yeah.
Becky,
He was in
yeah.
Becky too, right?
Electric Beckaloo.
Electric Beckaloo. Yeah. The Beck is back.
Yeah, so hey, that looks cool.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I'm down, definitely down for checking that one out. So there you go. That's our trailer, our coming attraction reaction. And let me check out the chat here. Faces of Debt. That is the best name.
That's fucking funny.
I feel attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Faces of Debt.
Faces of Debt says these were all the rage in grade school. Yeah, like absolutely. Yeah. And then Faces of Debt also says Beavis and Butthead soundtrack for 99 Ways to Die.
Yeah. 99 Ways to Die.
Yeah, that's right. And Joshua Libre said trailer narrator, yes. So,
yeah, good pull.
Joshua Libre liked it as well. All right, we're gonna head to break. We got a movie to talk about.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to mention before we wrap up? No. All right.
I'll do my little business.
Bring it forward.
Cool. So yeah, and by the way, I think it said in the trailer, but Dolly's coming out March 6th in theaters.
What are they gonna do?
So I imagine we'll be doing it on the show probably early April is my guess. When it hits VOD, or maybe it does really well in theaters, and then it's May or something. But all right. So if you guys want to support the show, there are a few ways you could do so. The best way is Patreon, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. Head on over there, and you can help support the show for as little as $2 a month. We've been doing it for 705 weeks. Over. I always forget. 13, over 13 years. That's right.
Over 13.
We haven't missed an episode yet. We put one out every single week, and it does get a little costly, and so any and all assistance you guys can provide is most appreciated. Helps us to keep the show rolling and to upgrade as we need upgrades. And I've had the same equipment for a while, so who knows? knock on wood, Raven Shadow. And so if you guys want to help support, that's the best way to do so. Patreon.com/trickortreatradio. You can join for as little as $2 a month. And if you want, you can get your own Patreon takeover. And with the takeover, you get to pick one or two movies for us to discuss on the show. And if you are inclined, you can join us and co-host the entire episode. So we'll have some Patreon takeovers coming up soon. We may have one in February if the movie that the person picked comes out. But we'll probably have one in February regardless. So we'll get those rolling this year, coming up soon. But yeah, give it a look. And if you're a little on the fence, you can support us for free. You can just go ahead and just follow us on Patreon. And from time to time, we will do sales on the different tiers and whatnot. So give it a look. And if you're curious about, potentially supporting down the road, you can do that. So you can join for free. So give that a look. All right. Also on trickortreatradio.com, if you go there, scroll down on the front page, look for the Amazon logo, you click it. It's going to bring you right to Amazon. It's going to input our affiliate link, and then everything you purchase in that session will get attributed to us. It doesn't cost any extra, but it gives us a little cut, tiny little cut. We got pennies on the $100 bills, sort of. It's a little bit better than that, but yeah, we get a little bit of the cut. And it helps to pay the bills.
Shit. Shit, Wolfie, we're fucked. What about when the penny goes away?
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess we'll get nickels. Nickels. Yeah, nickels on the hundreds. And finally, on trickortreatradio.com, you can click on the store to bring you to the digital storefront, and there you can purchase the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio, volumes 1 through 3. It is a sampler of the early years of the show. So give that a look. And any and all support is appreciated. All right, Michael Ravenshadow, why don't you lead us into break here?
Well, I have a little four-color coffin corner. I want to say big ups, rest in power to the legend Sal Buscema.
Yeah.
Marvel Comics legend. He drew everybody to a point. I mean, most famous for his work on The Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man. I know him mostly from the Spectacular Spider-Man, which he drew. You know, this man didn't fucking take time off. He drew every fucking issue. And there was some great stuff when I first started getting into Punisher. Punisher was in Spectacular a lot. There was a great storyline with Tombstone, Robbie Robertson, a lot of Hobgoblin stuff, Tarantula, who I adore. So I really dug it. And there was a time when Spidey had like 4 ongoing titles, and amazing. And the adjectiveless Spider-Man got all the love, but Spectacular was kind of lower mid-card, kind of like a Funaki versus Val Venus match. But you know what? I was still entertained, and he was a legend. So rest in power. And so I was taking a trip down memory lane, and I suddenly realized, in my excitement, that's not web fluid, kids. So you better believe I strapped on.
Guests of Trick or Treat Radio stay at the luxurious Raven Chateau, located on the back roads of beautiful Leicester, Massachusetts. Enjoy the wonderfully half-manicured lawn as well as roomy parking in the street. Enjoy fine dining in our antique home-style kitchen with all the Uncrustables and Rolling Rock you can consume, breakfast, lunch, and supper. Sleep in our beautiful twin beds with our unique cat hair, dog hair blend pillows, accompanied with our special DC, Marvel, and X-Pac motif throughout. And for a limited time, if you say Bombaleo when checking in, you'll receive 15% off your next stay. The Raven Chateau, where quality matters, and home to the world's largest urinal.
Hey, you matzo heads. This is Larry Fine, and you're listening to Trick or Treat Radio.
See ya! Help me! Somebody help me! Torpedo!
Keep cool! Use your head, don't lose it! Open and close your legs like a scissor. Keep up a steady rhythm. Now cup your hands downward and move them in a figure 8 motion.
I'm treading water!
You got it! Never play around water alone.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
I'm tired of candy, tired of gum, tired of hunger, and food that's no fun. I'm tired of pretending I don't like spaghetti, but school lunch keeps me roaring ready and rock steady. Pizza, spaghetti, burgers.
With Chow Daddy in your school cafeteria, it's the fun place to be for lunch.
Desserts.
Prolonged exposure to Trick or Treat Radio may result in one or more of the following ailments: dry cough, wheezing, runny nose, loss of teeth, ingrown toenails, jaundice, ear hair, fallen arches, scabs, warts, welts, abscesses, bloody stool, whitening of the gums, blurred vision, Hottentot bustle, excessive earwax buildup, collapsed lungs, alcoholism, Lou Gehrig's disease, shrunken testicles, severe acne, vertigo, clubbed feet, weight gain, weight loss, flared nostrils, swelling of the anal glands, urinary burning, protruding tail, kidney failure, and inverted nipples. If you suffer from any of these physical problems, seek professional medical assistance immediately.
And we have returned on Trick or Treat Radio. And it's time for our feature presentation. And this week we'll be discussing the film Mother of Flies. This film is 92 minutes. It is a folk horror from the Addams family, John Addams, Zelda Addams, and Toby Poser. And the film stars all three of the people I just mentioned: Zelda Addams, Toby Poser, John Addams, also Lulu Addams, another member of the Addams family. And I actually learned from looking at the press notes of this film that the reason Lulu isn't involved in the writing and directing is because she's going to school in Scotland, I guess. So,
Christ on a crutch.
But she did come back to film a role. She played the receptionist, I guess, or
the blonde.
Yeah.
Give her a movie, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Yeah, so she was at the hotel or motel, I guess, as it were.
Give her a trilogy.
Jesus. And it's got a bunch of other people, but it's mostly bit parts. That's the bulk of the cast. And the synopsis of the film: when a young woman faces a deadly diagnosis, she seeks dark magic from a witch in the woods, but every cure has costs. And real quick, we'll talk about the Addams family. And previously, we've done a few of their films on the show. We did Where the Devil Roams and Hellbender. And
which one was the carnival? The carnival one.
Where the Devil Roams.
Okay. Is that the first?
No.
No.
The first was I did one back in, well, they did a few in the 2010s. But
one had a pool. There was a pool involved in one we did.
Yeah, that was Hellbender.
Hellbender,
yeah. That was good.
And
the
band,
band,
that was the first
yeah.
that we reviewed.
Yep.
Oh,
Their
okay.
first,
That's what it was. Okay, yeah.
I think their first film as a collective with Zelda was The Deeper You Dig, and that was in 2019, and that was another horror film that they did. I haven't seen Deeper You Dig. It's one that I want to check out, but yeah, that was their first, I think, in this incarnation of, how they're producing their films. Yeah, because previously to this, they did one called Halfway to Zen, which was in 2016, and it was a drama, and it was just from John and Toby. It didn't have Zelda as a writer and director. She starred in it, I think, but I think The Deeper You Dig is when they sort of got into this this path that had Zelda joining them as a writer and director and creator, and they started to do more horror related stuff and explore some more personal stories and all that. So in addition to the ones that we've done, as I mentioned, they did The Deeper You Dig in 2019, Hellbender in 2021, which we did on the show, Where the Devil Roams in 2023, which we also did, and they directed one episode of a TV series called Tales from the Void, and they directed a film called Hellhole in 2024. That was just John and Toby. Zelda didn't direct that one. So I think technically it might not be an Addams Family film. I mean, maybe it is, but I don't know the whole deal behind that one. We didn't do that one on the show for whatever reason. I forget why, but and they have, let's see, they probably have something else like coming up, but I don't have that information in front of me. But yeah, so Mother of Flies is their most recent film, and yeah, I think that the interesting thing about the Addams Family is it is very indie, low budget. Like, there's no denying that. But what they lack in funds and, like crew, they make up for with passion and originality and just kind of interesting viewpoints on things about how to look at like grief and the family unit. Like a lot of the topics that they tackle are family related, but sometimes in different ways than you would think or realize. But in this one was very personal to them, and I do have some press notes that I want to reference as we sort of move along. But I don't want to bring them up off the top. I want us to sort of dive in and give our thoughts first. But yeah, I do have some press notes that our friend over. Let me just see. Get it. Our friend over at Brigade PR, Rob, sent over.
Oh.
And it's interesting. It's sort of like it's written up by the directors. Just includes like some behind the scenes stuff and just some of the sort of real life stuff that goes on that went behind this one. So we'll kind of reference that as we go. But yeah, let's get some first impressions, and let's kick it off with MZ.
Okay, well, yeah, the Addams Family are always interesting to me, man. They come up with these standard ideas, and then they put their own Addams Family twist on them, and yet somehow in that world that they've created, it somehow makes sense. And they've done that with all their films, and this one's no exception. This film is, I love the look of this film, for starters. It's got a very earthy feel to it. You'll know it as soon as you see it. But and just to go into another area where you were talking about their projects, I saw oh god damn it. Not the Adams, but the girl, the woman.
Toby Poser.
Toby Poser.
Yeah.
I saw her on a latter episode of Legend of Hill House.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm binge watching it, and it's like either episode 9 or 10. I can't remember which, and she plays like an executive, I think, or someone in a boardroom. But I saw it, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Toby Poser. What is she doing in this? But so I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. She plays district attorney.
Yeah,
from 1979. So I'm guessing it's a flashback or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But these they know how, like you were saying, they tackle family issues. They did it in Hellbender, and it's interesting because it's a family thing. So they make family issues, and because they're an actual family, it feels more authentic. It feels more genuine. And the fact that you talked about the crew during the closing credits. The closing credits were probably
mostly
40 seconds long.
Yeah.
It was these three and maybe about 8 or 9 other people, and that was it. Very small crew. But I love how these people, particularly Toby Poser, who to me it makes me feel like she's like running the whole thing. She feels like the head of this family.
Yeah.
Yeah. In all the films that they've done, she feels like she is in charge of what's going on.
She, if it helps, she did write the press notes that I got, so I think that.
Oh, she did.
yeah.
Okay. She has this way of, she carries herself very well. I love the way she carries herself in everything that she does, in every role that she takes on. and again, this is no exception. How they take personal tragedy and they spin it in a way that it really makes a whole lot of sense, even when you've never even thought about how this could make sense. Like, what I mean is, they spin it in such a way that you would never think of having something like this being spun, and yet in their world it makes sense. And when the way they explain it to you, and not with your hand being held or anything like that, it's not an overly complicated film. You realize, holy shit, these guys like got their finger on the pulse of just taking a tragedy and turning it into something like I don't know what the adjective would be, but unlike anything you've ever really seen before. It's really interesting how these people put together a story. The storytelling here is really really cool, and the craft that's involved here, and I was pretty impressed with what they did here.
All right.
I just really love what they did.
All right. Michael Ravenshadow.
So I'm going to reiterate what some folks have already mentioned, where I'm a big fan of this collective of creators. You know, again, they're real family, and what they do with like family politics is fucking crazy. Like, what if you're the psycho? What if the mom's the nut? You know, like I'm fascinating how they come up with their ideas, but they always play with the ideas of what is family and how do families interact. So I'm always down with what they're doing. Granted, I've only seen 2 of their films, but it's always exciting. Um, the colors in this picture pop like a motherfucker. The greens are beautiful. I love the set pieces that they set up, and the way they even shots through like, you know, a leaf and a twig, you know, and some scenes it's like, oh, is somebody watching them? Just the way they use the camera in their surroundings, you know, to create this dense world that these characters are going into. And I didn't see a trailer for this. I went in blind. And I love that this didn't need an info dump. It didn't need a scroll of text beforehand. You just figured out who the characters were through their dialogue. And that's awesome. You knew there was a father and a daughter that was going somewhere because of loss. And then when you find out why the daughter was there, like, oh shit, like every interaction moved the story forward. You know what I mean? And then there's flashbacks that's raising more questions. And with all that positive stuff I said, there was still a moment in my first viewing where I was like, oh, this might be the first Addams Family film that I don't dig, because I wasn't kind of sure where it's going. So with that said, some defined positivity and some vague negativity. I'm looking to see where this conversation goes.
Okay. For me, well, first of all, let me just say, they film this around their house, so this is where they live. Like in.
So I wondered that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They live in, I believe it's upstate New York. This was filmed in New York. I think it's upstate.
I thought they were New York plates, but I was getting that vibe too.
And apparently the cottage, the witch's cottage, that's their fucking house. However,
of course it is.
There is some like digital manipulation to make it look the way it did. You know, like there's like a tree coming up at the bottom or something like that. That's not real.
Love the way that house
looked.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's their house. And they filmed it all around their woods. So yeah, I this is very much a sort of homegrown kind of film. So I appreciate that. I think this is their best looking film. This film looks incredible. The way they filmed the woods and the wilderness, it's
beautiful,
just gorgeous. Like really top-notch stuff. They really nailed it. And the funny thing is, like, once again, this is in the press notes, they've been using the same camera since Digging in the Dirt from 2019 with one tripod that's taped together because it's broken. I just thought
that blows me fucking away. I thought there was some net. I thought they were getting a payday for some of the shit in this movie. Like, wow.
I think there's some drone stuff too. So it's not just that one camera, but for most of the stuff that they shoot, it's that one camera that they use. So that's to me is just mind blowing, and they create such a rich world that really, we talked about this last week, the blending of fantasy and reality with Dust Bunny. I feel this now, obviously Dust Bunny, like the set design was like off the fucking charts. Like that was insane. Right. But this creates a very liminal space between fantasy and reality in a different way, but not any less convincing. You know, I feel like what they managed to do with this is really impressive. And also it definitely deals with some tough stuff. And this is something that is near and dear to their hearts because both John and Toby are survivors of cancer.
Really?
Yeah. Once again, in the press notes, Toby, I'll have to look it up and see, but like she basically, her uterus, I think she had uterine cancer or something like that. Like, so she's no longer able to have children, even if she wanted to. So part of this film, like, had something to do with that concept, right? Because Mickey, played by Zelda in this, had cancer that made it so that she wouldn't be able to have children, you know. And I don't know what kind John had, but John also had cancer, and Zelda, the daughter, has the predisposition for cancer now because of her parents. Probably some like DNA markers that say that she is potentially could get it. So really, this is a very personal picture, and this is exercising demons for them, right? Like this is something that means a lot.
Wow.
So, and with that said, you guys know, but I recently, someone very near and dear to me and close to me went through this, like very recently. And so I wasn't sure, like when I was watching this, like, oh man, this is going to be fucking close to home. This is going to be rough. But the way that they made this, I thought was fucking beautiful. Like fucking beautiful. Like I don't want to get too much into spoiler territory, but if people listening out there know someone or they themselves went through treatment for cancer, it fucking does a number. It does a number on the person. It is like I don't necessarily like to use this term, but essentially you're injecting poison into your veins. And they talk about that in this movie, about how sometimes a little poison isn't bad. There's like a fine line, right, between too much and just enough. And
there's a great line about to kill evil, you have to poison it or something along those lines.
Yeah, like death doesn't care. Like death can wait. Like death doesn't care about anything, and it doesn't, like you can trick it, I guess, in a way and put it off, but death's going to come calling no matter what, right? But the thing I liked about this is it really walks that line between life and death and being able to come to terms with mortality, I guess, But also, I thought the strongest message in this is belief and how important belief is. And I'm not talking about like, you know, religion per se. In this, it did have to do with spirituality and witchcraft. But as we see with the dad, who was completely like against all this stuff and didn't believe in it, that could have really impacted Mickey, because other people need to believe too. It's not just the person, right? Like, you need everyone to kind of buy in on that, because if they don't, if the person going through this is like hits a rough patch and someone was like, "Oh, I told you that was all bullshit," or whatever, that person is going to be like, "You know what? You're probably right." You know, like, it's really important to have that belief in something, in anything. Like, doesn't even have to do with this topic of you know, cancer or sickness or disease or whatever. Like, anything. Like, if people want something to happen, you first need to believe that it can happen before it can happen. You can't just be like, yeah, you know, hey, it'd be nice to get $1 million, you know, and then just kind of say that and or, you know, whatever. Like, $1 million is kind of like, that's like the obvious thing that most people wish for, right? Oh, I want $1 million. But a good job or a better place to live or like whatever, if you don't believe that it can happen, it's probably not gonna happen. And in this case, to be able to overcome a deadly disease, belief is paramount. It's essential. If you don't believe you can overcome it, you won't.
There's something about manifesting it, right? You have to at least, like, you know, whether it be I mean, you know, you look in the mirror every day, you're like, you know, fucking nobody likes you, everybody hates you, you're gonna lose. I'm referencing the Last Boy Scout.
Not your conversation with yourself.
Sometimes it's me. That's I call that Tuesday.
But yeah, I mean, that's absolutely, if it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Like, if you think it and you speak it, then that's probably what's going to happen. And, you know, I don't want to get into too much like fucking you know, like woo woo, you know, like yeah, or get into quantum mechanics and stuff like that. But the idea, I mean, I'll point to a comic book movie, like, but Doctor Strange, that deals with quantum mechanics. Like, it's the idea that all possibilities are possible. Like, anything is possible. It's a matter of, it sort of, you know, you can call it manifestation, but thinking about something and acting as if it's going to happen will help for that thing to happen, you know? So if you want to be cured of a disease and you don't work towards being cured of a disease, and you just go about your life and think like, oh, well, you know what, I'm just waiting for stuff to happen to me, then you know what, like, you know, you may succumb to that, you know? So
you have to will it. You know, we used to have these things at work. It was a mirror you put at your desk, and it was a text on it that would say, "What you see is what they hear." So if you're on the phones and you're like, so you have to like bring yourself, you know, be in character. According to legend, no way, he said it himself. Jeff Goldblum would write on his mirror when he would get out of the shower every day, "I'm going to be an actor." You know, like, you know, yes, you have to actually do it, and it's not just making a magic spell, but you have to physically will yourself. Otherwise, I'm just a big piece of shit, like Big Dan Vader.
And you know, like, I feel like this movie is, you know, magic is a part of it, like witchcraft and magic, but belief in something and magic aren't that different. You know, like, it's you know, not to get all crazy, but like, that's sort of like what a lot of like magic and witchcraft is the belief in something. And if you do a ritual or you meditate on something, that's essentially trying to bring it to you, you know, because if you act in a way in which that thing is part of your future, then it will most likely be part of your future, you know? So, you know, I'm trying not to get too obscure and out there, but I thought they did a really phenomenal job of showing the power of belief and what's possible. And also, I thought I'm trying to tiptoe a little bit for spoiler stuff, but we had Solvig, the witch in this. You know, she obviously had an interesting story and background, and we see some flashbacks. But in essence, you could think of this as like a deity or something like that. Like she's like almost like a death deity or goddess. And there's monotheism, which is, you know, Christianity is one God, right? And there's polytheism, which is the belief in many gods, like Norse. You know, there's many gods. It's not just the one. And a lot of other religions and spiritual systems utilize polytheism. And in something like this, I feel like this is sort of Solvig is like you could say one of the goddesses, you know, and I'm kind of talking in obscure terms. I'm just saying I'm not saying this is exactly what happened, but Mickey was contacted by Solvig in a dream. You know, that's something that happens early on that she talks about, and is compelled to go visit her in the woods. And she didn't have an address. It was just, oh, I'll find her. You know, I'll find her. And they go to this location and they stay with Solvig for 3 days. And it's going to take 3 days to heal her from her cancer. Like it seemed like she got over it, but it came back. And so she didn't want to go through the process of, you know, of going through all the treatment and everything again. So she sought out Solvig in the woods to help her. And yeah, and I feel like that's really this is about how important like belief and magic can be and how it can be healing. So I'll you know, obviously there's a lot more that I could say about this. But for my initial reaction, we'll kind of cap it there, and then we'll kind of jump back and forth here, and I'll pull up the notes here, and I'll talk about some of the other stuff that from the movie as it pops up. So, but I will say we did get some songs from Hellbender from the band. They also have a band. Not only are they,
I thought so.
Yeah, not only are they writers, directors, everything, actors, they're also provide the music, and John did the score for this. So John Adams did the score, and then the band Hellbender did the songs. I think it was 4 or 5 songs from Hellbender, and I thought they're all very fitting and very cool.
Yeah, they were dope. There was even like a cool like techno kind of metal fucking nasty song. Like,
yeah, this is a total family thing. I mean, it's incredible how much ground they cover with just these 3 people.
I know.
What they're capable of doing, and not only that, but they're good at it. It's not like they're lacking in one area or 2 areas. Everywhere they are in this film, it's and their previous films, it's incredible of what these guys can do. I mean, the music, the directing, the writing, the acting, the camera work, the lighting. I mean, editing. I think the only even the special effects. Mr. Adams.
Yeah, they have
so.
Well, they have one other person that helps them out. He does a lot of the special effects, and he does like I think the credits and a bunch of other stuff. But so they do have someone, and they call him basically, like, I did see like in the press notes it says something about him being like the fifth Addams family member. Like, even though he's not part of the family, it's like he is, because he's been part of their stuff for a while. Let me find, what's his name? He's in the movie. I think he has Trey Lindsay. Yeah, it's so Trey Lindsay. He does visual effects, and yeah, he's done, I think, all their films, and he's done some other stuff as well, but he's done all their films. So he's like sort of like the unofficial fifth Addams family member.
Adopted.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got a decent story here. I mean, Mickey, I mean, she's suffering from uterine cancer.
Yeah.
But the thing is that she can't afford going to a doctor because that shit costs money, and she doesn't have that. So she is visited in a dream by
Solvig, which is a Norse name, by the way, I believe.
Yeah. I was wondering about that. Yeah, Solvig. And she basically says, "Come up to me, and I'll have you cured in 3 days." And you know, she goes up to this place in the woods. The house. I mean, the house is amazing. It's covered in earth and nature and trees and leaves and sticks and branches and
I love the bedrooms too.
Yeah. The moss beds.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I hated all of that.
Raven Show, I can't believe we talked about this for 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes, and you haven't once mentioned all the ticks that were probably.
Oh my God, I was thinking about the entire time.
I know. That's why I'm amazed you haven't mentioned it.
I was having an anxiety attack. Like, I was looking in the credits for a tick wrangler. Like, I'd be like, oh my God, somebody should check her. Someone should check her. Like, I don't even know. Like, I would have an anxiety attack. I mean,
you'd be laying in a moss bed. It could be covered in frog piss, you know. But
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Go through it if it means being cured. You know.
I'll be sick.
You'll be sick.
Wouldn't you? I would.
Rather have cancer than Lyme disease.
You know, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna keep what I have. It's like being in a shitty fucking not round robin. What's the shitty thing at Christmas time that everyone hates? Fucking Christmas. When you get that. But the numbers, see, you know what I mean? The fucking you get a number and you gotta fucking pick a gift and take a gift.
Secret Santa?
Oh, secrets.
No. Secret Santa is actually better. But this is the one where
Yankee
you all
Swap?
pick a number.
Yankee Swap?
Yeah. It's a yeah. I'm gonna
swap,
keep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the cancer in my Yankee Swap. I don't want the ticks.
Well, think of it. Well, this is in New York. Think of it as a Yankee Swap.
Yeah.
Yankees suck.
Yankee Swap.
So you would if you had Lyme disease, like that's what the disease you got in the Yankee Swap, you would take someone else's cancer and give them the Lyme disease. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. That sounds like an asshole when you say it like that. No.
That the concept of a fucking like Yankee Swap disease is ridiculous.
Right?
Wow.
That's a fucking movie. Like, oh yeah, it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll just keep this chronic stutter then, or like, you know, there's different levels.
Like the Yankee Swap maladies or something.
Yes. Tell you what, Raven Shadow, I'll trade you my testicular cancer for your liver cancer.
Liver? You think you mean lung?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's neck and neck. It's like Superman and Batman. It's the world's finest. I'm gonna get one of them.
Yeah. Yankee Swap of maladies. There you go.
Yeah,
really,
that could be a
only
fucking
people
thing.
Who would of the audience. But But I mean, this just goes to prove that the true evil, of course, is the United States healthcare system.
Well, yeah.
Debt is the
United States
is the problem, and she just can't handle that kind of debt, or faces a debt.
Faces a debt. We should have a Yankee swap of debt too.
So
won't be paying my car loan.
So I mean, so while she could, she would be in debt, yes, but she could go to some place that's sterile and clean, like in a hospital.
Without ticks.
Without ticks.
Yeah.
But of course, also not being guaranteed that she's going to be cured, she decides to go for the cheaper route, the inexpensive route, to a certain degree, where in the woods, where it's dirty and natural and fungal and it's breathing. So she really has nothing to lose by doing this. And it's only 3 days, so even if it doesn't work, it's either one of two other options: either go heavily into debt for the rest of her life and possibly be cured, or just deal with the cancer until it takes her. So she's really got nothing to lose in this situation.
Right.
Her father is very, he's like, he's supportive of his daughter, of course, although thinks that this way is a little bit off center. It's kind of like when those guys back in the 1970s and early 80s, when they used to travel to like Uganda to have these ritualistic healers. They would lay you on a table, put their hands in some water, start digging into your stomach like this, but never breaking the skin, and pulling stuff out of your stomach and things like that, like they did at the end of Man on the Moon. And that was an actual thing.
Right.
And it was,
yeah.
And it was considered magic, and of course it turned out to be a complete
bullshit.
fraud.
Yeah.
It was complete bullshit. It was just chicken bone and rope and all plastic and other things. But she believes in it. Mickey believes in it, and if she's going to believe in it, you got to give that to her. What else has she got left?
But there was some great dialogue about traditional religion in this, about faith and what's really faith. Like almost like, what was the line about faith? No, I have faith, but believing is the absence of faith. Or
yeah.
Remember along those lines?
Yeah.
And from the daughter's perspective, well, I gathered like this got her really young. And so she was dealing with this probably like since she was in short pants, and then overcome it, and then it hit her as she got older, which now ties more into the true story stuff, where this is the perspective of if the dad lived and the mom didn't survive her battle, and the daughter now being predisposed to becoming, she has the C gene, so to speak. You know what I mean? Not the X gene, but the C gene.
Yep.
And they're putting this potential thing on the daughter, which is fucking heavy. But after all that of the, like, oh yeah, this is dangerous. But you know what else is dangerous? Putting fucking radiation in me.
Mm-hmm.
Putting, this in me. Like I'll fucking take my fucking chances. You know what I mean? And you know what? I didn't believe the first time, and the child that I was in the fucking cancer unit with did believe, and they're dead.
Right.
So what does that say? Like there was some heavy fucking topics of discussion that were brought forth in this. Like, oh shit, maybe I will fucking deal with the ticks then.
I did think that stuff was really sort of powerful. I also really loved some of the poetry that was in this, like whether you want to call
poetry.
whether you want to call it like spells or poetry, like I thought it was
incantation.
That was really well written. Like I assume that they wrote this, but because they're all super creative and obviously they write lyrics for the band and stuff like that, and that's kind of what it felt like. So I wasn't sure if it was taken from from spells or something like that, or if it's something that they created. But I think it was something that they created, and I just thought it was real. Some of them were really like highly quotable. Like it's not something you can remember like easily because it's very dense in terms of like wording and messaging. But really, I thought there was some really beautiful poetry in this as well.
There were many times I wanted to write shit down.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, that was fucking dope. Like that's fucking cool. Like yeah.
Poser fits the role of.
Oh, she was awesome in this. She was so good.
She just has that natural look about her where you can believe she could be a witch.
I think she is. Like I mean, with all their interests,
she might be. I think she's.
Yeah.
I don't think she was acting.
Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm almost convinced that she
don't
genuinely
piss her off.
is. She's got that look. She's got the flared out hair with the dark, with the silver kind of thrown in for good measure, and she's just got that way about her. I'm almost certain she is. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. I wanted to be.
And also, this movie goes into biblical territory as well, where Mickey says that the tumor that she has is the size of an apple. Say hi to the kitty.
Hey, kitty.
Yeah, how delicious.
That her tumor is like the size of the apple, which is the forbidden fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And there are snakes involved in this film as well.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
real snake too.
You got a snake, man.
The snake to the apple, which is in what New Testament, I believe. But there is some biblical
not the New Testament, but the Old
The
Testament.
So there is some biblical connotations to this film as well. And she's dining on this all this very natural food, so vegan, in fact, that I think even Wolfie would turn it down.
It's Christ.
Nah, it was like tree bark and mushrooms and I think it was hemlock. Was it like
it was hemlock.
Yeah, which a lot of that stuff. I think hemlock is poisonous, as she pointed out.
So it totally is.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But in small doses, which is probably the equivalency to radiation. Probably, you're injecting some poison into your body.
That's
kind of like the equivalency to that.
So absolutely. Let me. I should have looked this up ahead of time, but I think it's the yew tree. Let me see. Yeah, it's the yew. So there's one of the chemotherapies is called Taxol, and Taxol is made of it's a synthetic version of a substance that comes from the yew tree. So it originated from a plant basically, but they synthesized it, so that they wouldn't, they can just make it. They don't have to harvest it,
Right.
And so yew trees are you actually see them in a lot of graveyards, a lot of cemeteries. There's yew trees, and and sort of some of the symbolism, if I'm not mistaken, is that it's sort of like part of that like liminal space between life and death, and I'll try to look up some more stuff about it. I know like I looked it up before, but but they're used in a lot of cemeteries, but it's also the basis for Taxol, which is a chemotherapy treatment.
And what was the line? The difference between a vaccine and poison is the dosage.
Yeah, I mean, in essence, I don't know if that was exact, but yeah, that's the sort of the idea.
Like, just get the right amount of fucking bad shit to make the good shit work. Don't get too much of the bad shit. Or
is that sounds like your life?
Yeah, That's fair.
A little alcohol, a little weed, a little I don't know.
I think if the Addams Family did my documentary, I'd have a lot more fucking viewers. Hi-yo. But yeah, it's fair.
But it's done in such a way that there's a lot of care involved, and in God damn it, what's her name again? Not Mickey.
Your
The
girlfriend?
witch.
Oh, Solvig.
Solvig. I can never remember that. She's taken a lot of care with Mickey in realize, she's realizing that this is some unusual shit that she's dealing with, and it's very unconventional, but it will work. And the whole sleeping arrangements thing, the even the bathroom situation where
fuck,
a
that
bear
pissed me
shits
off.
in the
I
woods.
can't have that.
Yes,
Nope, no.
a bear shits in the woods.
Nope. Ravenshire doesn't. He has tile.
The whole food situation, which is very, very, very natural, very vegan, very
very evil.
of the earth, hell, it's basically like a gingerbread house. You probably eat the house and consider it a meal.
Yeah.
Then
I want
after a
TP and Whole
while,
Foods. I'll tell you that much.
then after a while, it's starting to with Dad, it's starting to realize that I'm supporting you, but something's just not right here, and something's just not right, and you're starting to look worse. You're not starting to look better. Well, they made the issue of the fact that, yeah, well, you're going to look worse in order to get better. It's one of those situations.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And he's like really having a hard time dealing with it. But Solvig has a real agenda here at hand. I mean, even the part where she takes Mickey to I think it's like a creek or something, and she's got it laying down on some rocks.
Yep.
And they use the the snake's egg. And she takes the egg,
crack it open on her stomach.
They crack it open on her, and it's not a fully functioning snake. It's still in its very fetal stage. It's not formed at all. So there's a lot of blood in it and stuff like that. Really gross. It really does kind of turn your stomach when you watch it. And she's spreading it all over her stomach, and it's starting to burn her and things like that. And well, the snake egg, I mean, it's a smart move. It's a smart move. These guys have done their homework. The Addams Family, they've done their homework, because a snake sheds skin. So shedding the skin represents rebirth, but it's not just the rebirth of her. It's the rebirth. It's the rebirth of something else. And what Solvig's true intentions are. And it gets real. It gets kind of creepy at this point, because you now realize why she's doing what she's doing, who she is, and what her ultimate goal is.
And that's.
And go ahead.
I was going to say, and that's why I said earlier, like, it was sort of that deity worshiper kind of relationship. Not to say that Mickey was like a worshiper, but typically, at least in with pagan gods and stuff like that, you typically make a sacrifice. And I don't necessarily mean like a human sacrifice. Sometimes it was, or animal sacrifice or whatever, But
a bucket of chicken for Joe Boo.
But it's typically it's transactional. Like, I will do something for you and you do something for me. And that's sort of why I thought of it as like almost like a deity or goddess kind of relationship, where they will guide you and lead you to what you want, but you have to help them with something, And in this case, Mickey may not have been privy to that. And I was really glad at how this movie resolved, because I thought it was going, for a few minutes, I thought it was going to go in a different direction. And I was like, oh man, like they're going to, like, all this cool stuff that they built up, like they might just, it might kind of crumble down. But thankfully that didn't happen. So I was very pleased with the way that they resolved it.
Yeah, it does take a wicked turn, because Solvig does see life inside of Mickey's presumed death. Not I shouldn't say presumed death, but impending death is what I meant to say. That the tumor the tumor becomes something else, and it's something that I wasn't expecting. I really love this little twist that they threw in. And it's like, son of a bitch. And when you think about it, and when you see it manifested on the screen, it it you go along with it, because it's like, yeah, that's possible. When you think about it, it's totally possible. I don't want to say what it is, but it's totally possible. And at least in the world of witchcraft and Wiccans or paganism or whichever, it is possible. And it's interesting, and you want to see how well they do this, but how far they do this as well. And they don't shy away from the blood in this. There's some pretty gnarly gore here.
Gore. There's some fuck. I was like, oh shit, that's not what that is.
Yeah, the blood in this movie looked really good. I gotta say, it wasn't just like your typical red blood. It was dark. It was deep. It was like coagulated. It had a brown tinge to it. It looked really, really gnarly. Kudos to the team who created the blood, because goddamn, that was great.
Yeah, there's a couple things. So I want to read a couple things from the director's statement from the press notes here. If you guys have anything to say, just jump in. But so it starts out by saying the human body has a habit of dying too soon, too late, often painfully. Horrors of the body, like cancer, are real, are human horror. As a family whose personal narratives serve as fuel for our imaginations, it was only a matter of time when we faced our stark history, pretty much every family's history, with cancer. Mother of Flies offered us a creative avenue to reclaim these dark stories, these very personal, ugly truths, and to transform them into something viscerally new, resurgent, alive, and yet inevitably still brutal. At the crossroads of breath, body, and belief lies magic. Ritual is our friend. We love digging deep into our most primitive imaginations to conjure up rites of personal passage. What?
Well, I was thinking, like, there's the old saying, right? There's no atheists in foxholes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this, you know, what are you gonna fucking do? But yeah, go on. Yeah.
Mythologies that feel arcane and dangerous. And so we got playful, blending narratives of the living, the dead, and the shifting, shadowy realm between the two. We got curious, exploring the concept of necromancy in connection with two women who have very intimate relationships with death. On the surface, we have a young woman, Mickey, who challenges an early death sentence with a stubborn and unnatural faith, one her devoted father doesn't share. Mickey's body grows death inside of her, and so she desperately believes in a magical cure offered by a witch in the woods. Under the surface, and sometimes under the dirt, we have Solvig, a woman who not only embodies death, but uses her alliance with it as her currency in life. Solvig slithers between states of raw bone and fully fleshed body, a body she uses to solicit, to comfort, to lull death, so she might steal from its fingers a life. So I'm going to move on, because obviously, like, I'd like to read the whole thing, but it's long. So,
Sure.
let me go to the last two paragraphs here, and it says, Mickey is given life, yet Mickey still knows loss. Anyone who survives a deadly disease understands this duality, this double-edged seesaw of gratitude for being alive and the unshakable awareness of the closeness of death. Mickey lost her womb at such a young age, and that loss lingers. That potential to bear life within her body is only regenerated for the... It's a little spoiler, so I won't actually complete that sentence. But in our story, the necromancer uses death's device. Once again, kind of spoilery. Yeah. All Solvig wants is to finally rest. The pathways between life and death are dim and scary, but for us, love always lurks in those shadows. It's our thorn of preference. And then here's the final paragraph here. Although this film is about a witch doctor trying to cure cancer through magic and ritual, it's also symbolic of how science cures cancer, which is brutal, painful, brilliant, and kind of magic. The chemicals and radiation rays that pump through John's body could just as well have been poured from a potion bottle or waved from a wand. The tumor in Toby's long-gone uterus grew where both her children grew. As storytellers, watching a tumor magically morph back into a living thing feels powerful. Zelda carries the same genetic predisposition, and facing those uneasy threats feels more powerful than ignoring them. When humans face these dark narratives, if we're lucky, we walk out alive and thankful, but that doesn't mean our innocence isn't ripped out of our moral fabric. And yet, most would shake the devil's hand on this deal every day if we had to. Mother of Flies was a creative way for us to exorcise these demons by putting them on screen and exorcising them. So it's funny. I kind of wish this is the sort of thing that people could read or just learn about after seeing the movie, because I feel like it gives a lot of context to it. And, people might be able to glean that from watching it and being like, wow, like this movie feels really personal, but it's because it is,
don't read that before.
No, not before. I said after, after seeing it.
Yeah. It's a nice, Talking Dead moment. You know what I mean? Like after you see it, oh, this is what it was
Talking
about.
Dead moment.
You know what I mean?
Also, they talk about this in there, but where is it? Oh, let me see. They talk about the giant vagina and what do they say? The roof,
right?
Ceiling vagina, I think they call it, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was.
Listen, death vagina. They call it death vagina. Apparently, Toby broke a rib filming that scene where she's in the death vagina.
Oh, I would say this should be rated R for vagina imagery. There's a lot.
Rated R for death vaginas.
Yeah. Rated V for vagina imagery. Which nothing. That's awesome. But there was that's clearly a. But I'm sorry she broke a rib because that fucking hurts. I sneeze and my ribs still fucking hurt.
Still?
No, but I have the phantom fucking, pain gimmick.
The phantom pain gimmick. I'm not taking that in the Yankee swap of melodies, I'll tell you that much. Phantom pain gimmick.
Well, I don't want Monstero's fucking balls.
You want MZ's fucking immune system where he gets COVID every fucking 6 months?
No. He has the worst immune system. He's like Bubble Boy.
I do. I have.
He's
a
sick
very
now.
Bad immune system.
Yeah, he's sick now.
Yeah. What's how many COVID? What's your title?
6-time COVID champ.
I'm a 4-time.
Oh, 4. Oh, jeez. I thought
4-time.
That's nothing. I thought you were 6.
Yeah. Rookie numbers, bro.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot more we could talk about with this, but we should probably get to wrapping it up. Is there anything else you guys wanted to bring up specifically about this?
I do want to mention Papa Adams' role in this.
Okay.
Which I think he walked a line between being a dad that loves his daughter, lost his wife, and he's fucking clean to a thread, to then also being a huge fucking douchebag where you fucking felt so cringy fucking every time he fucking talked. You know what I mean? Like, in both, I understood both.
Right.
I did, but like, dude, you are losing her. And I love that line where like, we're a tag team when it's together. Like, no, we're not. We had two separate versions of this. You know, it just was a very powerful performance. And it just shows the range of this family. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, I think Papa Adams did a great job too.
Yeah, he
Of
was.
being a douche and a good guy.
Yeah, I agree. Like, because there are times, and you can tell, like he part of the healing of this is he like they talk about it, but he needs to get over his fears and his issues too. Like,
Right.
obviously he's doing everything that he can for his daughter, but he has to get over his fear of loss and all these other things that are holding him back from being a really a better dad, I guess, like,
Yeah.
so that I think is a real thing too, like for the role of the caretaker. It's one thing to be supportive and positive, or not toxically positive, but positive and to help, but
Right.
there's also an element of it where you have to kind of deal with your own shit and like really come to grips with that.
I would think I would think it would be very hard to always. I'm saying the word cheerleader, but I mean, you know what I mean. But like, I don't know. It's. I would have to think it's hard for everybody involved.
Yeah.
To various degrees.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? I thought the score was really fun. Like, aside from the
Killer.
the Hellbender songs, the John did a great job with the sort of atmospheric score. Yeah, this I think that it's tough to talk about this movie in terms of like comparing it to their others and comparing it to just other filmmakers as well, because obviously, like I said, this film is a little personal for me too, but I feel like they did such a good job of just showing like what this experience was like for them and for others. And not only that, but it's just a really well made movie too, So
yeah.
It's I don't, it's hard to say. Like I think this is my favorite movie of theirs that I've seen. But I thought Hellbender was real good, and Where the Devil Roams also was good. But I feel like those ones had more going on in terms of plot, where this was fairly straightforward, and I think that actually helped for me because I was able to connect with the characters more and
like more focused. Like, it's basically this is what it is. Like
yeah,
this is it. Like, okay, I'm with you.
So, all right, I guess we'll go to the verdict on this one and wrap up the discussion.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right. The verdict time. We're going to let you know whether Mother of Flies was a trick or a treat, and any final thoughts. Let's start with MZ.
Yeah, this had to have been very cathartic for them to make a movie like this, considering the health issues that they each have.
or had.
Yeah. Uh,
For now, like.
What I also like in this film is how it's the weather, the way the sky looks. It doesn't really change all that much. It's sort of overcast, but it never rains.
Yeah.
It's even during the daytime, it's dark and moody, and I love that. And I've had so many dreams of being in that kind of an environment.
Should have
And
moved
it
to upstate
just
New York and not Maine.
Oh, we get it up here too, believe me. But it has such a really like dreamlike, nightmarish feel to it. Very baroque, you know. Uh, but yeah, I agree. I think this is the best film. Uh, it deals with serious issues in a serious way in a way that you wouldn't normally consider, but
Yeah.
because of the Adams, they put their own spin on it, and it makes sense. You just got to give it a little bit of thought. It makes sense. It's a very straightforward story. You know, there's not a lot to bog it down, not to burden it with extra things that really don't need to be in there. So that was smart. It's straightforward. Uh, I love the characters. I think the characters are good. Uh, Solid acting. It's well lit. I love the location. That's their actual house. Jesus Christ.
Well, they didn't film inside the house. It's the exterior. So the
Yeah,
exterior
okay.
is theirs, but it is digitally altered a little bit too.
I was wondering if it was even a real house to begin with. It looks like a real house, but the thing is that you never see them walking in or out of it. So I'm kind of like, well, is that really their house? But,
Right. Like the Baba Yaga house, the house with the fucking chicken legs on it. Like what?
Yeah,
Right.
Baba
Yeah,
Yaga.
I totally
Yeah.
got that feel. Yeah, it's a good call.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that. They probably do have a giant chicken under their house. I don't fucking think
And
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Papa Adams, he's not afraid to show off the snot coming out of his nose.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Listen,
legit.
Somebody who's vomited a lot. That was legit.
But this is a very well made movie. It's not particularly scary. It's more. It's totally driven. Uh, it's not even really all that intense. It's just got a tone about it that is really, really cool. Also another great effect, that warped skeleton.
Oh my fucking god!
with the mouth wide open and the body's twisted a little bit. That is a gnarly looking effect, man. I'll tell you that did give me a little bit of the creeps. I will admit
Nice.
that did creep me out a little bit. But a very well made movie. Worth your time. This is a treat. Go check it out.
All right, Michael Raven Shadow.
I'm gonna do a straight up shoot. First 20 minutes, I'm thinking, this might be my least favorite fucking Addams Family picture. By the time the denouement and the ending happens, I'm like, yo, this is my favorite Addams Family fucking picture.
Oh wow.
I fucking adored this movie. I thought it was killer. I thought the gore was, there's plenty of oh my fucking god, the fucking basket scene. What the fuck? I figured MZ would like that because he likes that kind of thing.
Oh, that. Yes. I know. I had to think for a second. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. I'm like, this motherfucker loves this shit. But I'm like, oh my gosh. There's a certain stoning scene that, my goodness, fucking, you fucking, fuck you. I done this a lot, and this would probably be out of the 3 Addams Family pictures we've discussed in the show and the ones I've seen, this might be the one that I would show people first, and then we backtrack. But yeah, it wasn't fun. I didn't have fun watching this. It wasn't like watching Big Trouble in Little China. No.
Yeah, this isn't a fun movie to watch.
No, not fun.
But it's a good movie to watch.
It's a fucking damn good fucking movie, and I dug the fuck out of it, and I would love to hang with these cats. I think Scooby-Doo style Trick or Treat Radio meets the Addams Family would be dope as fuck. But yeah, definitely a treat. And I may go so far as being preemptive, premature, whichever comes first, if you know what I mean. Possible top 13, baby. What you got, Wolfie?
Wow, you threw me for a loop because you said earlier. Well, I mean, you clarified in the verdict, but earlier you said, "Yeah, I was thinking this wasn't my favorite." So I thought that was like your final thought about it. So you
that was my first impression.
You zigged. Yeah, you zigged when I thought you were gonna zag or whatever.
Big left, go right. You know
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're doing a Euro step. You don't even know what that is, do you?
I don't. I was trying to think of something. I'm like why not Euro go first?
Like a basketball move. All right, so for me, I mean, obviously, I already kind of said it. This I think is my favorite movie of theirs. It's the most realized. It's the most. It's just gorgeous. Like it's a gorgeous film. Like upstate New York looks like it just looks amazing in this. And yeah, there's as always, there is some CGI. Was it great?
It wasn't.
Nah,
it wasn't AI.
Right.
Oh yeah. This.
But you know what? Like, it was good enough that it didn't detract. When someone's swallowing a snake, that's not really the easiest thing to do in real life, and not that I would advise that. But it was one of those things that looked way better than I've seen in other films. Still, a little rough, but that's like literally that is the only thing that I could even fucking nitpick about this one. I really, really enjoyed this, and it took some twists and turns that I was like thinking to myself, like, please don't go in this direction, please.
Right.
And it didn't. And but I like that it made you think that it was going to go in a different direction. But it didn't, and I thought that the ending was much better for it. Yeah, I think that this is the perfect ending for the film. It's a very happy ending in more than one way, and yeah, and I think it's just really the power of belief, and I think that it's really important, and especially in a situation like this when someone's going through something really rough. They need support. And if it's one thing to say that you also believe, but then it's another to actually sit with that and think about, is this something that maybe you change the way that you think about something to help someone. So instead of just saying, yes, I believe you, and not really meaning it, maybe think about that and think like, well, this is important to that person. Should this also be important to me, to the point where I maybe need to do some work to get to a place where I can help them with it, because yeah, like the dad in this, his journey was interesting as well. Like I love that scene when he takes the herbs and he drinks the tea. He kind of got a taste of his own medicine, kind of what he needed, and it didn't even fully get him to where he needed to be, but I think it kind of like opened the seal, so to speak, But no, I think this is a really, really great movie. It's really gorgeous as well, incredibly well shot. It's amazing that 3 people did probably 90% of the work in this movie. It's just insane. It's insane the it's just crazy. And I mean, all the fucking power to them, man. Like, I don't know how they can do all that they do. I can barely, like, took me 3 days to dig my fucking car out of the out of the fucking snow.
Right.
Because I didn't have to go anywhere, so I'm not gonna do it. These guys are making fucking movies, like 3 of them doing everything on the movie, and I'm fucking struggling to go fucking get my car out of the snow.
It makes me hate going to my parents' house for Thanksgiving. Like, I don't fucking want to go. Like, are we making
You're
a movie?
You're like,
I don't
Mom,
fucking
Dad, we
know.
could have made fucking 10 movies by now, right?
Oh yeah, it would have been dark. It would have been dark too.
Yeah, there definitely would have been some dark years in there, I'm sure, Raven Shadow.
Yeah, it wasn't good sometimes. It worked out.
So yeah, this is a treat for me. Big treat. Really, really, really love this movie, and Adam's Family are just it's just amazing. Like, I look forward to whatever they're going to do next, and I hope that they keep making movies until, I don't know, like until Zelda's old.
Oh, imagine if they just keep making fucking keep procreating to make more films.
Well, that's the thing. I said she can't procreate anymore because that was her cancer.
But no, I wasn't trying to throw. I wouldn't try to.
Oh,
blow up a spot, but
you're trying to say
the
Zelda should
kids.
have kids?
Yeah, the kids.
Why would you put that on them?
I don't. They don't have to. Listen, you know what I mean. Do what's right for you. I wouldn't have a kid in modern day climate. But
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know,
saying.
just-
That's what I'm saying.
all right, well, just you do you, boo. You know what I mean?
All right,
Don't
so
listen, don't listen to Raven Shadow. He's bad for you.
yeah, no,
You know what I
don't
mean?
do that. Yeah, don't do that. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for our thoughts on Mother of Flies. If you guys have yet to see it, I don't know why you're listening to us talk about it, but anyways, it is playing on Shudder. It is a Shudder exclusive, and let's see. Creepy Girl said, "I saw that the lady that played the witch did most of the special effects." Well,
the
I mean, they
effects-
all did. There's one special effects person who does the bulk of it, and he isn't part of the family. But they all chip in. Yeah, so they all basically do everything. So yeah, there you go. All right, next week. Let's see. I had one planned, but there's one that became available on VOD. Let me just see. You know what? I got to check something because there's another movie that was playing a limited theatrical release, and if that one is coming out this week, we're going to do that. But let me just check. So, do you guys have something else to discuss real quick?
Yeah, John. Did we talk about John Carpenter? Oh yeah, we did. We talked about that. No.
Raven Shaw, you must have a story.
And I'm like, yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I do. All right. Well, fuck it. So I had my physical again this past.
Whoa. How much did you lie?
No, I didn't. I was pretty much truthful. But I had my annual physical with Dr. C. And everything else, fucking lungs, liver, killed it. You know what I mean? I have the
killed it. Yeah,
killed it.
Thankfully they didn't kill you.
Yeah, no, I have the lungs and liver of a 48-year-old man, which is good because I've been 49 for a month right now. But no, it's very exciting. And then so my doctor asked the question, and for the last about 8 or 9 years, I've had a female doctor. So she did all the stuff, all the whatever, to check the heart and the fucking breathing and the shit. And then she goes to me and she says, and of course, you can do a self testicle exam at home.
Okay. You're like, I do it every day, doc.
But so now I'm like, okay, so now if I were to check, would I know if something's wrong? Because like I'm fairly aware of what the tag team's doing. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, the new age. I call them the new age outlaws. Like you know what I mean? I know how my You know what I mean? But I'm like, so will I know if something's wrong? And she's like, oh, do you want a testicular exam? And I'd never been asked that question before, and I didn't know how to answer. Like my first thought is, how much is that? But I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. But then I'm like, I don't want to be like, fucking, what do you call it? Exam fucking seeking. I don't want to do exam seeking behavior. This drug seeking behavior. But I'm like, look at this. Made you look. So I'm like, no, but will I know if something's wrong if I touch it? So do you want one? And I'm like, I don't know how to answer this. And then she goes, well, have you had one before? I'm like, yeah, my male doctor used to give me all the time. Like, he'd be like, and he would trick me. Like,
did he, when he asked you, was he like,
no, he knows my mom. It's Kevin. He's my phone. But he would be more like Hannibal in like A-Team, like trying to get B.A. Baracus on the plane. So it'd be like, oh, so how's your mother doing? I'm like, oh, pretty good. And it'd be like, plow, here's your boy. I'm holding your boys. You're looking good.
How's your father? You get that?
How's your father? Yeah. He'd be like, how's your father? I got him. Or then he'd be like, how's your comic book collection? Oh, it's going pretty good. Oh, hand my balls. Or like, I'm paying my copay. Ha, I got you, motherfucker. You'd come out like fucking Stalker from G.I. Joe. So like, I felt weird, like saying, you know what I mean? How do you ask for a testicular exam?
Oh my God.
That really happened. So then I was like, I'm gonna be 50 next year, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, but I felt fucking weird about it.
I'd give myself a testicle exam, but I only got 2 hands.
Yeah, you only get 2 hams.
But like, and it was fucking weird. You know what I mean? It just was fucking weird. I don't know.
All right,
I'd rather be surprised. Don't
we have a movie?
Yeah, we do.
Thank God.
I was gonna pick one even if we didn't.
Yeah. Just
I didn't want to share that, but Wolfie made me.
All right, this one. See, I wish this one came out a month ago because I feel like it just would have been better. However, we talked about it, and it's something that we want to see, so we're going to do it, regardless of it being sort of out of season now. But Silent Night, Deadly Night remake just hit VOD.
Oh, really?
Yep. So we're going to check
into
that.
Nice palate cleanser.
It will be, yeah. It'll be a nice palate cleanser. So, yeah, we're going to check out Silent Night, Deadly Night. It is on VOD. If you guys want to check it out, give it a look. And listen to what you think. Podcast at trickortreatradio.com. Send in a voice message. And, yeah, there's a couple in theaters now that are probably going to hit VOD anytime now. And as soon as they do, I really want to do them. So I just was double checking to see if either of those got announced. I forgot to do that earlier today. So, all right. Well, that's gonna do it. Got any other stories for your physical Ray Shadow?
No. Shut up. Let's get out of here.
All right. Let's say goodbye. Starting with MZ.
Arrivederci, douchebag.
All right, Raven Shadow.
Live fast, love hard, and get checked out every year.
Cough with your mask on or whatever. cough with your balls out.
Yeah, cough with your balls out. See you next week.
All right, that is gonna wrap up this episode 705 of Trick or Treat Radio, and yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out, and appreciate the Addams family for making a cool film. I'm sure they're listening right now. Yeah.
Friends of the show, yeah.
But no, this movie, I will say it you guys know it was hit very close to home, and I was unsure where this is going to go or how I was going to think, because I hadn't read.
Did you know about the subject matter before
No.
we selected this?
Nope.
Okay.
I just knew Addams Family. That's all I knew, and wanted to do it. And I'm glad I didn't need read the press notes first either. Although if I had, I probably would have had more insight. But anyways, that's going to do it. Come back next week. We're going to do Silent Night, Deadly Night from 2025, the remake. Yeah, that's it. Come back next week. See you guys.